Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Talos Principle. We're here in Building B, about to unlock this cool looking monitor thing. So let's go ahead and put the sigils in and let her rip. Providing we can figure this out, which hopefully we can. Of course, okay, yeah, so we got this mixed up a little bit. That's not good. So this would... that's not going to work either. Okay. Let's try doing it this way instead. Maybe this will work. Well, yes, it will. Perfect. Alright. So hopefully we'll be able to use that here, which it looks like we will. Gathering from what we can see here in the sign. Whoa, we got 2 stars, we got 2 green things, and we got 4 red things. Oh boy, okay. Let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got.
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Yeah, I'm wondering. You still haven't really given us much of a good reason to trust you, though. Oh look, another puzzle. And another voice telling me I'm special. And another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Dog. Self-help tutorial. Self-help. Ah, there's this new machine thing. Record. So we can walk around. We can hold that down. Then we turn it off and then... Ah, okay. Cool. So if we use this, will that connect to... Yes, it does. So that we're not trapped in here, thankfully. So if we do that again... Stay here for a few seconds. Interesting feature. And there's a sigil. That wasn't so bad. So we've got only 2 more green ones left, and we know at least one of them is here in this area. Alright, so the next green one is here. Double plate. Double plate, okay. Now we see the 2 plates here. It looks like both of these correspond to the... or each one corresponds to one of the gates here. So this is pretty easy. We just need to make sure that we let ourselves in one gate at a time. There we go. And there. Cool. Nice to have some easy ones thrown in for good measure. Alright, so now let's try some hard ones. We got 4 red puzzles to do here, so let's try to get these done. Redundant power supply. Okay, so this kind of looks a little bit like Eagle's Nest, where we have to get past a fan that's blowing us back. And we've got a box behind that gate, and then we've also got these beams that are coming out here through, presumably from some stationary connectors. Yeah, they're back there. After this transmitter is shooting both of them out. And then we got another couple of stationary connectors that then feed the beams into the receiver there. So we're going to need to shut off both beams. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to record myself getting this gate open. So and then we're going to do another recording, and oh, can we actually hop on that? Oops, never mind. Seems like the cube still takes form even during the recording when it's playing, so that's kind of cool. So we can stand here and hop on that, which is nice. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll wait here for a little while. And let's try this. Alright. Alright, so now we can go through, and whoops. My bad. I need to actually make sure to carry the cube with me before trying that. Alright, so let's stand here for a little bit. I think I was a little too fast last time. Alright, so now we'll just do exactly that on their side. Run. Woo! Made it. And it looks like... Oh, we got there kind of a little late. Alright, so that's another one down. Ooh, we got a giant sphinx there. That's pretty neat. Epitaph, Child Program version 17.1.0076, codename AT. Terminated here. Logic, fatal flaw in series firmware. Final memory dump, life's short. Progeny programs, dog. Okay, so AT became dog then. That's interesting. Ooh, we got another time capsule. This one looks like a quill feather.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Indeed. So this puzzle is called The Right Angle. And we got another buzzer thing here, which is a little bit annoying. But we can bypass it by doing this, at least. There we go. But probably not here, since we're going to need to actually get the beam fed through this. So what I'm going to do actually is take the... just sync these up here so that they're not constantly disrupting the beam. It's not exactly perfect, but... Well, yeah, I think it'll work. And I'm going to go ahead and take this guy. Put that there. And let's grab... We don't know exactly what the timing is for this, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, wait. I need to actually hook that up to the receiver as well. So that when I take this, it won't actually close. Okay. Now, let's see how long this one takes. Ooh, this is gonna... it's not bad. Oop. Okay, I think we got this because we hooked it up a little bit ahead, a little bit ahead of the path of the buzzers. What's in here? A cube. So that held this down. What was the point of this? Wait a minute. There's something in there. There's a fan in there. How are we going to get in there, though? Well, this is a bit of a tricky one to figure out, but I was able to do so after remembering a little trick from one of the previous worlds, which was to place a box on top of the moving object trick from Road of Death. I think that was from B1, if I'm not mistaken. And by jumping, we should be able to get in there. jump over there somehow. Like, we've made longer jumps. I mean, come on, that's not cool. Oh, wait, I bet I have to actually put this back here in order to make this work, so that the auto jump thing will lock onto the box. Yeah, there you go. And we got one of the stars. We can also go fly way back over here. While Alex was talking on the thing, I didn't look at this QR code thing over here. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. Uriel 4. I'm gonna talk more about that when we go for the next star, so for now let's just not worry about that. A box up high. This one involves fans and boxes and connectors.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
Whoa. Well, that was weird. So, one funny thing, when I was originally playing through the game, when I found the time capsule from Alex with the quill pen, I actually came in here and Elohim's thing interrupted that whole thing, so I had to go back and listen to it in the archive. Alright. So we've got a receiver there, as well as a receiver over there. Looks like we can't really do much in here, since we would need to actually hold that down with something. So let's take this, and let's also connect it there. Let's see what's in this one. Okay, so we've got a connector, but we've also got the gate that has the red receiver leading to the sigil, as well as a blue receiver that sends a box out, presumably via this fan. So if I can just grab this and go there, and this is a little bit of a tricky one to line up. Yeah. You know what, I'm not going to worry about this for now. I'm going to try to just hold this down and see what happens. Okay, good. We get another connector. Perfect. And we got a fan blade, which is also interesting. So this will presumably be used to send a box up high, as the title suggested. And from there, we can then connect to that red receiver over there. So before I do that, I'm going to actually send the box over here, downward. Let's grab the connector there, run back over here, and finish this off. Whoosh! There we go. And we can use this box in the service of getting that whole thing going there. Since we don't need that fan anymore, we can forget about that now. That's one of the things about this game that's kind of nice, is that if you're in a position where you've used something up and there's really no purpose for it anymore, you can pretty much cross it off the list of things you have to really worry about. Most of the time, at least. Alright, so grab this guy. And we will position you up there. Alright, so there's the box. And there is the receiver. Sweet! Okay. Anything back here? Did we miss anything back here? This looks like a spot where you could hide a secret terminal or something. Okay, maybe not. Well, while we're back here, I'm going to go ahead and get the other star. So, the hint over here mentioned the burning heart is connected to the highest peak, or something like that. And what you're supposed to figure out, and I suppose you could kind of experiment with half of this by taking one of the connectors in here, like this, is that there's actually a transmitter up there, which is blue, so that doesn't actually work. But what you are supposed to figure out here is that you're supposed to take the connector with you from this puzzle by using this very thing that we used before and flying out over here. As it turns out, not only is there a transmitter on the highest peak, but there's also a receiver in the burning heart of the Sphinx, which is pretty evil, I gotta say, as far as a puzzle goes. It's... I don't know. I guess it's not really something that I would have thought of doing exactly like that, but yeah. I suppose if you thought about it long enough, you could have figured it out, but still. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's another time capsule in here somewhere. Ooh, we got another message. Sure, I could stick around here and set my hopes on eternal life on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you. At. That was before he became dog. Okay, so the only remaining one is this one over here. Wrap around the corner. Another recorder one. Some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I am the only one here. Sheep. Well, Sheep, in case you haven't noticed yet, you're about to be in for a bit of a surprise. Kind of a fun surprise, too. So, looks like we just need to get the blue beam through here. And if the recording works with other objects the way, or with connectors the way it works with other objects, then this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yep, there we go. Awesome, alright. We have finished this. Let me just listen to the, or do the terminal here first, and then I'm just going to take a look around to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Oh, we actually managed to convince him of something. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if I would say it's not real. Oh, okay. Cool, so now we've got our profile then. I want the truth. The truth is out there. All right. All right, I am perfect just the way I am. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I'm glad it thinks so, at least. Great, we got a network connection now. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Let's see what this string of... Hello? Is this somebody else? Yeah, let's see if he understands what being a person is. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Interesting. So somebody else seems to be out here. Alright, let's read Osiris6.txt. Knew it was the truth. Now I will tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus, and carefully unfolded it before the dying man, and the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Duats, showing the many paths that led to Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the Duat like the infinite threads woven by Nath, there were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of purest light, and so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate. Chatlog Charlie 7.text. Flower 4. Man, you know what really freaks me out? Charlie on the rocks. What? Flower. The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. Charlie. Dude. Flower. But computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Charlie. Our porn. Flower. Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, our porn too, I guess. We'll all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, Cyber of Planetron 6, Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Charlie. Overdrive 3, Seattle, Dutch Cascade, the of Mountain. WTF, dude. Yeah, imagine if aliens find those. I don't know if these are just intentionally censored words. I'm assuming they are, considering what he alluded to earlier. Kind of reflective of a lot of chat rooms on the internet today, I suppose. Archive continues to grow. Attempting to maintain a semblance of order is difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Most focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. That was Arcady Journal 84. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else, because I thought there was something else here, but I could be wrong. Just gonna look around very carefully. I really do like each of these worlds. My only real complaint is I wish there was a little more variety in the landscapes we're getting. Ooh, we got another... Look at the sheer scale of that pyramid. To think anyone could have built such things. Well, you might want to meet a character from Nancy Drew, Tomb of the Lost Queen. I think I accidentally called it Nancy Drew, Secret of the Lost Tomb, or something like that in one of the previous videos, and if I did, I'm sorry. Was there anything up here? I guess not. Okay. What about back here? Just looking. If there ends up being something, I'll come back and read or listen to it. But from what I'm seeing here, it doesn't appear to be the case. I could just be thinking of a different place. Yeah, okay. Let's just go ahead and head back. Nothing over there. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call it here for now. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Looks like we're progressing pretty quickly here through World B, or Building B. And next time, we're going to go here to World 5, so let's get a teaser for next time. We got 1 green sigil to get, and then 4 more red ones, and 1 star. And we got a whole bunch of fan puzzles, and a couple recording puzzles, so it should be interesting. So yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here for now. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will catch you on the flip side. So take care, and I will see you next time.